Hello and welcome to Life on Your Terms. I'm your host, Suzanne Arjona, and today I'm going to take you back in time before GPS and playlists, when freedom smelled like gas station coffee and getting lost was part of the adventure. Now, this isn't just a trip down memory lane. It's a reminder of what it means to trust your gut, take the long way, and soundtrack your life one song at a time. So buckle up. Let's go for a ride. I'm Suzanne Arjona, and this is Life on Your Terms, where we'll explore how to follow your heart, take control of your life, and live it on your terms. For as long as I can remember, my life has been one adventure after another. Some more exciting than others, like my first trip across the United States. I was driving through Texas on I-40 in the summer of 1987. My route was highlighted in the Rand McNally Road Atlas sitting on the passenger seat, and my 1967 Chrysler Newport floated down the road at 75 miles an hour. I had just ended a 3-month stay in Las Vegas and was headed to New Orleans. I'd never been there, and I had no idea what waited for me. The map books and highlighters tracked my physical journey. The mixtapes tracked my spiritual and emotional journey. There was a certain freedom in knowing that I could go anywhere on that map, and whichever mixtape I chose would set the mood for that adventure. Sure, getting from point A to point B is faster by air, but the freedom that the road allows just hits differently. Driving, I can stop and see a landmark, or take a detour, or just end the journey if I feel like it. I was in control. Following my gut often leads me on these adventures. Like the time I took a side road leading to a gas station a little ways off the main highway just outside of Memphis, Tennessee, where I met a woman who said she knew Elvis. Yeah, that was a little creepy, but 35 years later, I still remember that gas station. I smiled at her, bought an Elvis postcard, and went on my way. Other gut decisions for me don't always work out as well. It's always been hit or miss whether my gut instincts would steer me right, but at least now I know why. Okay, having emotional authority in my human design, I do need to listen to my gut decisions, but then I need to wait and give it a little time to see if after an hour, a day, a week, if that decision still feels right. Now, obviously, driving down the road, I'm not going to stop and sit for an hour while I decide whether or not I'll take a detour. But the bigger decisions in life, I know that to avoid my shiny object syndrome and not end up chasing squirrels, I need to step back and sit on some of my decisions. Your authority in human design is what helps you make effective decisions. For me, it's wading through an emotional wave. For you, it might be following your heart or trusting your intuition. Your authority is like an inner compass that will steer you so that you encounter less resistance and use your body's energy to make decisions rather than your mind. And your mind tends to muck things up. Okay, your mind isn't designed to make decisions. It's designed to gather information using how, why, and what questions. Anyway, back to the adventure. So I was driving from Las Vegas to New Orleans in the middle of summer. I had never been to New Orleans, and when I got there, I was met with humidity like I had never experienced in my life. I ended up getting a hotel room, staying the night, waking up to a flat tire, and continuing on to Florida the next day. The decision to move to New Orleans was obviously not the right one for me at that time, and I would soon find out if Florida was any better. If I knew then what I know now are my famous last words. Life is still an adventure for me. I just have better tools for navigation now. Human design is my new map. It shows me the potentials. I can be or do whatever I want, and my design just shows me the most effective way for me to do it. My strategy and authority are the mixtapes, the tools that set the mood and help me make my best choices. So the map books may be gone and mixtapes replaced, but your human design is your built-in navigation system. It's how you find your rhythm, your direction, your way back to you and your life's great adventures. Now remember, on the first Tuesday of each month is Finding Your True North, a live chat where I share more about what human design is and how you can apply it in your daily life. And you can decide whether it's even something you need in your life right now. It might not be. The link is in the show notes, and I look forward to seeing you in our next chat on Tuesday, July 1st. So thanks for riding along on today's adventure, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.